Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the arena. I'm here with DTM, and we have what's going to be a really interesting matchup here. It looks like we have armor control going up against shield DPS, with two Vargas being brought here by the ancients. What are you thinking about this matchup here, DTM?
I see three Vargers, and I have the biggest grin on my face right now. I love the Varger as a platform. It has turrets. It has a little bit of mids for control. It has big tank. It's Minmatar, so it's barely duct taped together. And I know the Foons are good ships, but I cannot wait to see these Vargers in action. I might have to change my bet. I hope the Ancients win after seeing the Vargers.
Yeah, it looks like this is an undermanned comp here from Literally Triggered as well. 9 ships here only, with that Comet being an interesting choice there. They've foregone an extra ship just to bring a faction frigate. They could have split that out into, a Gamma and a Skybreaker or something similar. And that's what we've seen historically with these armor control comps. Do you have any thinking as to why that might be?
They maybe thought that this was a novice faction warfare plex. I don't know. Comet is a definitely solid ship in faction warfare. I have seen them flown in nullsec quite a bit. I haven't seen their performance in the tournament. Have you seen much of their performance in the tournament setting?
We've seen them a couple of times when faction frigates are relatively cheap. We got 30 seconds here before the match starts, but they've never been, a huge meta ship. They've always been just struggling to compete with things like the Zvipple or cheaper options like the pirate faction frigates often most tournaments. Still, we got so many unusual ships here too. The Osprey Navy issue, it's hard to think about what the first punch really is going to be, but it looks like the Typhoon fleet issues are going to need to get in there and start applying some of their utility potentially. I don't
Yeah,
know here, guys. It looks like the Jackdaws, though, they're burning around the side. It looks like they're going for the back line, potentially trying to tackle down the Guardian of Parkbank.
yeah. Parkbank's gonna have to start moving to get himself out of the way because those Vargers do have pretty long range guns, and they're gonna be able to punch some DPS into it. We just saw the Kitsune go down of the agents. That's a pretty early frag, but it looks like they've managed to get some control onto the Guardian. Meanwhile, the Osprey Navy issue is taking damage as well.
Oh yeah, this is some great piloting here. The Pontifex of Maddox wasn't in position to intercept the turn, and it looks like they've got everyone in the back line. It looks like Key CT though now Osprey Navy issue going down there. They're sacrificing so much they've had to pull out of their logistics range to get on top of them.
Yes, absolutely. We're seeing Jackdaws go down left and right. One of the things to talk about is like the Foon does apply really well, especially with rapid lights. They manage to apply really, really well, so they can kill the control off, even though they did a really good job getting into that back line. Suddenly, the ancients have some hard decisions to make about what they do with the rest of their control and their Logi pilots and them flying at the edge as another
Oh my god,
ship goes
it
down.
is over! It is over! That Guardian is no longer web DTM. These buggers
Oh
have no
man,
way of getting on top of him.
there's no way. Oh no, it's one of the situations where the Vargers are just gonna have to hope that they can kill some Foons or something. Even with the reps going onto the burst now, they have no control to slow down that Guardian.
Oh, they are on top of him. They're neuting him. They're trying to smart bomb off these rep drones, but man, this would be have to be a heroic effort. That backline dive just ended up so poorly. Literally, Trigger were ready for it. They baited them in. They let them get tackled way out of those logistics frigates' range and just melted them. That was amazing communication and amazing screening as well. I thought they'd failed. They let him get onto Parkbank. You can see he is finally going down now, but wow, just taking advantage of some over aggression there from the ancients.
Absolutely. We've already talked a lot in this tournament about how, your first target call is super duper important. And the Guardian's not a particularly bad call in any way. But if you have to sack all of your control for it, you're looking at some really, really tough game to a tough match to win after that.
Parkbank has at least gone down now, so it's not, I guess it's not over. Only 28 points have gone down. It was a relatively cheap backline dive, but still, it's going to take a miracle for them to win this game now without all this stuff to go out and tackle.
Yeah, and one of the questions that we still have to ask ourselves is how are these Vargers going to be tanked? Are they
Not
even
very
going to
well
be
there. We can
tanked
see
at all?
Iska
Oh no!
taking over so quickly. Oh no.
The Varga goes down. One of the notes for those of you guys watching at home who don't know this, I don't think you get to fit the Bastion module in tournament play, so you don't get the huge tank, local tank that the sort of Marauders are known for. So they really do have to depend on outside reps, and with both of their scalpels gone, the bursts gone rather, they they're
Yeah,
gonna
some
they're gonna do
really
some
interesting
amazing
play there
piloting.
from Iska, by the way. Not keeping himself at optimal shield regen, just trying to rep up to full every time, or maybe they're not repping at all. I didn't see any cycles at all from
No,
this
I haven't seen
Carantor.
any. Are they shield buffer fit? Shield buffer Vargers. Okay, all right. Ancients bringing something definitely interesting. They wait. Did I just see reps?
No, oh no,
Oh,
no, yeah, okay, they are tanked. They're just asleep at the wheel. Don't worry, guys. They're just asleep at the wheel. It's fine. It's
he
fine.
said he said I have buffer. I don't. I can just start repping now. The cycle's going off. If the ancients could I don't know. It's one of those things. I guess the Foon fleets are on reload right now, which is why he's getting to tank back up.
Yeah, yeah, it's some very interesting piloting decisions. It wasn't over, but it seems like they've given up. There you go. You see some over repping there. Are they trying to maybe get the time up the reloads? I don't know. Yeah, oh, maybe they just couldn't rep through clip damage. As Twitch chat's saying, I don't know. It's questionable either way. At this point, the Vargas just aren't doing enough. I guess without boosts and without having everything preheated, it's going to be difficult. And
There's
Mala
more
finally going
damage.
down.
There's more damage going into the Varga right now. It is starting to rep again. I mean, if they can maybe. I don't know if you can survive through the clips of 3. One of the things that might have happened if the Foons misplayed is heating all the way through the clip or trying to. One of the things that is really common with heavy rapid heavies is you end up burning out your stack, but it doesn't look like they're having any issues with that as they just chew through Varga reps.
Yeah, for those wondering in the chat, they can't be RR Vargas. Remote reps are banned on anything that isn't a logistics ship in the Alliance tournament. So these are just plain local tanked. It's been a close match. Well, it was a close match maybe at the start. I thought maybe they had a chance in it, but just really good rundown of the clock here from literally triggered, keeping those Typhoon fleet issues well away from those Vargas, sacrificing those Malas just to buy as much time as possible to whittle down the AHP. Just great play here. Not getting cocky, not thinking, we killed all their small stuff. Let's dive in and finish the job and maybe feed to a bunch of Varga DPS. It's great
One of the
stuff.
one of the things worth mentioning is, we questioned the comment at the beginning, but the comment is still alive and staying strong. So maybe we're seeing something that's just big brain sleeper strong that we have not realized yet.
The polarized Federation Navy comet, perhaps. Who knows?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time here. But I've got to say, there's a really interesting comp here from literally triggered, and this is the second time in a row that we've seen an undermanned comp win. Before this, we had 18 losses in a row from undermanned setups, and now in the past 2 times a team has brought them, they've won.
I think if you can depend on pilot skill and you can depend on teamwork, bringing an undermanned comp might end up turning to your advantage. And as some of these players that are new to some of these teams into these settings, whether they have a little bit of experience or no experience, are getting more experienced, maybe these teams are getting more comfortable stepping into undermanned comps because they can depend on pilot skill and teamwork.
Yeah, anyway, that is the match finally complete. Literally triggered taking it 76 to 100. Yeah, sorry. 34 to 100. We'll head back to the studio and get ready for the next matches.